here in Big All-Star, so that is awesome.
Little surprise. Yes. Radohrog giving a little wave to the camera.
They're all eating it up. Everybody's loving up here at the main stage. Twitch.tv/BTS Smash 2, but we've also got BTS Smash. Otherwise, you got 2 streams of action. But here we go with this action right now, bensw versus Radohrog.
All right, bensw coming in with the Leonardo, Radohrog with the Spongebob already coming in. Looking for those bubble confirms, but it's as though we're just going to go ahead and feel each other out here.
Yeah, once we kind of figure out what the neutral is going to look like, we're going to see what more the characters can actually do. These 2 characters are both incredibly strong. Like, the range of Leonardo is when we'll look out for him, but then Spongebob is so quick. The bubble projectile is, like, really awkwardly good. Like, you wouldn't think that projectile like that is, like, good, but, like, the speed it moves at, you can re-catch it, you can hit it at different angles. Ah, I love it.
Yeah, I think of it almost as if you could pocket a Falco Laser. It's so good. Nice little dash attack confirm there. Looks like a bit of rough DI there from Radohrog, but Spongebob is fairly light. Definitely one of his struggles as a character is that he doesn't have the longevity that a lot of other like midweights and heavies do. Oh, okay. Tries to get the juggle started up, but not able to finish the confirm. Both of them seem a little bit tough on finding their confirms off of hit.
Yeah, this might be their first round in these pools. I don't know if they had played before this off stream or not. So, and when you're like here playing for different games, like we know bensw also plays melee. But then an interesting thing to point out about the DI, like you mentioned from Radohrog there, if you're more of an ultimate player, for instance, the DI is basically opposite because this is your melee and P+ DI, not your Smash 4 ultimate DI.
It's definitely very different if you're coming in from that game. Oh, almost off the top, but bensw holding on to this stock pretty well.
Just use that range, keep him away, hit him out.
Oh, that hit. Are you kidding? Yeah, Leonardo definitely has some big old moves.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna find that forward light off the side. Doesn't find the edge guard, though. Feels like he's a little lacking in the confidence to be able to just get out there and down air.
Yeah.
A lot of these recoveries are fairly exploitable. Finds the dash attack confirm. He's able to go ahead and get this 3 stock cooking.
Like, I get that, but then also in a way, it's like if you're up 3 to what was 2 stocks, now 1, it's like, even if it's like, sure, you could go out there, get the clip or something like that, but you could also just kind of sit back and just kind of make sure you ensure your victory, because especially if you're like playing more of a different game, you might SD by accident, something like that. I mean, that could change everything.
Oh, up strong, gonna go ahead and take that on wake up. All right, Radohrog here. Let's see what he can pull together. Movement already looking a little bit better. Finds the up light, but he's not going to be able to get much there. Going ahead and resetting position. Oh, this is good. Good turnaround there. Oh.
Spongebob has some really strong attacks like that, but the problem is the range, as good as they are, they're not like Leonardo.
Yeah,
range like you got Marth, but with 2 swords? Come on.
Yeah, it's just too much. But right now, offstage situation goes for the chomp. bensw keeping it nice and calm. So resetting on stage.
I like how the chomp is there to just kind of like threaten the space. So it's like it's going to make sure that bensw doesn't go out there and edge guard him and just give the space for Radohrog to come back until he gets his hit back out.
Yeah, that light forward though, going to seal the deal. It feels like that's been a bensw's kill of choice.
Yes.
Either dash attack confirmed light forward or light forward raw. And we're going to go ahead and get into game 2 here. Looks like we're sorting out our stages. Doesn't sound as though we're changing characters. Let's see what we get into.
Leonardo
Yep.
versus Spongebob.
Yep. All right.
Looks like competitors are content with just keeping it like this. Same character, same stage.
Yeah, we've only seen Jellyfish Field so far this block, which
No
I
complaints.
can't complain. This is a great stage. bensw kind of on that melee player mindset when it comes to projectiles, though. He's not willing to just up and grab those. He's trying to just beat him out with his movement and kind of taking them on the nose. But oh, these down airs into the up tilt, very nice.
Yeah, like he'll just jump over them, but you can hit him back with certain stronger moves. But then you can also like literally use your grab button and grab a projectile and use it yourself.
Yeah, and you can get a lot of really great confirms up close off that. Off the hit, it's very nice to be able to like go ahead and be able to throw those back, be able to like at least have those as an option to threaten space as well.
You can also throw them at different angles too. You can do like down angled, up angled, everything. So it can help for edge guarding. The confirms on stage, like you said, but we're seeing a significantly closer first game so far than our first game.
Yeah, I do like a lot how Radohrog is using bubble more neutral.
Yes.
I do think that Spongebob, he's fast enough to be able to do things without it, but having it there as a threat you know, you either force your opponent to grab it or move around it, and either way you're able to make a more informed decision than just coming in raw.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
If you're gonna get outranged physically, throw out the projectiles there. Like, use that to threaten the space, and then as soon as like Leonardo has to swing, you can swing after when you're safe.
Oh, that up strong, very nice.
And Radohrog gets the first stock here. Significant difference from the last game here where we had, what, 2 stock victories? But right now, like you said, bensw needs to find a little bit more of that confidence to get in past like the now projectile wall that Rad is using. So anything to get his own neutral started.
Yeah, I don't think he knows that he can grab it, and that's really costing him. I mean, it's forcing him to either do a jump in or a neutral jump. Jumping back, of course, you don't want to give up that space. It just kind of feels as though he's looking a little lost when it comes to just dealing with that bubble. Okay. Nair found the knockdown, but no follow-up.
Yeah. You have so many different options at your like toolkit there to kind of mix up your landing with every character in game. So it's not just like wave bouncing specials you're also getting. The air dodge different directions, fall down with different aerials and attacks.
Oh,
almost off the top.
That would have been so hype. Okay. Yeah, not quite able to deal with that bubble.
This is getting tough though, because already at like over 90% now, like we're almost at kill percent here for Leonardo after like with a really good strong move, but he can't find a kill and he needs to really soon.
Yeah, I mean, and even when it comes to just finding and tracking Spongebob as he's coming down, Spongebob has decent aerial drift, but Leonardo's able to track and juggle really well. Most characters of the cast really struggle against him. It doesn't feel as though bensw is looking for that all that much. Finds the forward light, able to finish that.
I think there's a little bit of like a DI thing because like they were charging up that bite there, which I think kind of as they were drifting that way, they ended up DIing more off stage. They might have been able to live that, but it doesn't matter. That's the first skill that bensw needed to stay into this game.
This is big. Missing his first tech, getting locked out, and oh man, great confirm off the dash attack into the up light, pardon. And yeah, resetting. I mean, that's good percent he's putting on, but it feels as though he's a little bit stuck, gets bitten.
Almost, that was so close. And if that bite would have hit, that would have been it. It's not going to fall off the top just yet, though. But here we go. Anytime bensw can get him off the stage there, past the ledge, that is a time where the downer's going to start coming out. But the platform there, almost
finds the up light. But the bite actually going to hit first. Not going to kill quite yet, surprisingly, honestly. But forward throw there should set up for the edge guard. Goes for the imagination kick.
I think one of the problems with Radohrog here is that like they're so quick to use the up B, which is keeping them safe, like out of a panic situation, but they're missing out on so many different kind of little conversions where they could have instead recovered with a double jump, with an air dodge like that.
Yeah, and bensw actually finding the stock there with the down air, having this lead and being able to kind of milk high percent, because it is kind of difficult for Spongebob to get in with a lot of his kill confirms. You know, only really being able to operate off that attack with down air chains and up lights. It's going to be able to go ahead and get some good damage here. Again at 63. Good solid lead here for bensw.
That damage was huge. We were looking like a 100% deficit, but all of a sudden the kill came first. A little over 60% extra credit. That's exactly what he needed to get back into the game.
Yeah, if there's anything Spongebob loves, it's extra credit, extra credit, extra credit. You know how it is.
Oh, no! Barely got pineappled under the sea on his own stage, too.
That's rough. Pineappled under the sea. I like that. That's good.
I've been working on that since day one.
I've been working on sneaking that one in. All right. Really solid showing for bensw. Being able to pull that back from kind of a really rough second stock. I mean, he was over 100 for at least a minute and a half, it felt like.
Game 1 was clean. Game 2 looked tough, but clean, composed. Brought it back.
Just got to pull it all back together.
Showed how good Leonardo is against really any kind of matchup with that range. Whenever he got juggles at low percents, it always led to, I think, 50 plus every single time. So great showing of what the character can do. Could use a little bit more kind of off-stage kind of presence to get through those later rounds, but I have full confidence that he'll be able to have that confidence as well to make it through even further in the winners brackets.
Definitely could love to see some polish on that. Take some time, grind out your punish game, get those edge guards, trust yourself in those situations. Because this game, I feel like off stage, Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl is very different from most any other platform fighter. There's so much you can do, and all these characters, for the most part, have amazing recoveries. Shouts to Powder Toast Man for having an awful recovery.
But they did just fix it a little bit.
Oh, did they? Can you actually drift now?
They made it so, like, at the very beginning, especially, you can kind of start the drift earlier.
Thank God.
So you're not as much locked into like that first initial direction. So it did get the buff.
It was like if Captain Falcon was just forced to watch himself go the same direction every time. It was hysterical. Oh man, but it looks as though our next competitors are stepping on up. We've got more Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl coming your way.
Cooper and Squibble, and Squibble here is going to be the first seed in their pool, and currently ranked, or it's not an official ranking, but like out of like the 1,900 players, 54.
Pretty loose leaf.
So they're a good player. You got to watch out for.
Yeah. Seeded to get top 64, seeded to go pretty far in there.
Yes.
Exciting stuff to see. I love that we've been getting more and more going on with this game, and I'd love to see the community continue to thrive. I know that the Ludosity, the folks that